MusicianPhotoJournal. I'm Nadine, and today I have a special interview guest here, Heather, and we're here with the guys from Erebos. It was about a year ago with Hypocrisy, and then came back here to the States. How has it been, like, the crowd receiving you from last time, or what can you tell us about the tour that we just finished?
Yeah, on this tour with Rolling Christ and Melechesh, we've seen a progress comparing to the tour from last year, like Hypocrisy, and more and more people are getting interested in what we're doing, which is very good for us, and also. Our stay here is just the support of our new album Erebos that has been released in the States just a few weeks ago. So it's a perfect timing for us, and it's a huge tour because this one with Rolling Christ is just the first part. Now we are playing sort of individual concerts headlined by us, and then another tour with Sepultura and Belfagor starts.
More than 40 gigs.
More than 40 gigs, so it will last at least, I think, 5 weeks or something. And it's not the end. We'll be staying in America for another week, I think, playing more shows.
Was it like Nevermore? Is that? I think.
Yeah. Also, they're joining the Sepultura tour just at the end.
Oh, cool! And then you guys are continuing on with them.
Exactly.
Excellent. Well, we're very glad to have you guys here. You guys are just starting out you guys been a band together for like about 20 years or over 20 years now. But it's just like within the last, 5-6 years, you're starting to really tour outside of Poland.
That's true.
Where else have you guys gone besides, of course, North America here?
We've been to Mexico, to Brazil also. Also Russia, which is, Russia is really, say, interesting country. I mean, it's so different from all the others that we toured before, and it was our third headlining tour in Russia, and we went as far as Siberia.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it was
minus 20 degrees.
Yes, minus 20 degrees. It was a challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we are happy about that tour too.
That's good.
So tell us more. The new album you were telling us previously, Erebos. You were telling us it's about the god of darkness, or could you tell us a little bit more about that?
We were talking about the title itself. The title is, as I said, coming from the word is coming from ancient Greek. It means darkness or deep shade. But here we use it as a metaphor.
Ah, okay, a metaphor for.
A metaphor for, say, darkness that each of us has in ourselves.
So like our darker side within us.
Exactly.
Ah, okay, very interesting. I saw that you recorded that in 5 weeks. I think that's pretty quickly. Is that because the ideas were just flowing and you were just on a roll, or was that because you had stuff sort of ready already in your minds, or why was it so quick, the process?
We were pretty well prepared, I think, before the session, because
we recorded a demo.
Yeah.
A demo first? Okay.
All songs.
So you sort of had some things prepared, and then it just sort of.
We had been working for this on this material for, I don't know, 1 year or something.
Oh, okay.
So, but the recording session took us 5 weeks, which is really quick, I think.
Yeah.
It was
I heard
very
you
intensive.
guys were doing some all-nighters, right?
Also, if necessary, we stayed until late.
Intense, yeah. And it seems like you guys are drawn to Greek mythology, is that right? It seems like a theme. I know that Trinity, the song, that's also a reference to Greek mythology. Why Greek?
Why Greek?
Why? I'm sure there's Polish mythology. Why Greek?
I think we use just the terms more than the mythology itself.
Oh, okay.
We don't base songs on myths or mythology.
Okay.
It's rather we draw our inspiration from what's around, what we
Right.
see,
Yeah.
from what we want to stress, you know.
Yeah, well, Greek mythology is so pervasive. I mean, it's so much
It
a
is.
part of the culture, so I think everyone can relate to that. But and speaking of that song, that was recorded in southern Poland, yes, in the Serenity. In the I read that it was in a mine.
You mean
yes?
a video clip?
Yeah, the video. Yeah, that was recorded in a mine, correct?
Yeah, in a mine that is not active as like a museum.
Uh huh.
So it took us quite an effort to get the you know, all the papers and
Yeah, I'm
you know,
sure.
and yeah, but finally we did it, and it was a great set for this video, like
Yeah,
ready set.
It's so atmospheric when I watched it. It's really wonderful.
Yeah, and that was your first video too, right?
Yeah, it is our first and the only official video so far. But after this tour, we'll be working on a video for the song Erebos. And also one more, I think, within the next, say, 5-6 months.
Will you be shooting that in Poland as well, or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For sure.
Can you guys give us a little bit what you're thinking, or some, are we just
Too
gonna wait and
soon?
be
Too
surprised?
soon? Yeah.
Yeah, we've been thinking a lot about this, and we found some, say, performance group to collaborate with.
Oh.
But it's not.
It's too early to.
Yeah, it's too early. I mean, it's not fully confirmed as
Right,
yet.
of course.
But yeah, we would like to do something different, something that is not connected to death metal that much. I mean, we don't want to use cliches, you know.
Right. Yeah.
So we'll be working on the scenario with the group. I can't tell the name. No.
Of course.
Anyway, it's gonna be something dark, controversial, maybe some dark erotism in it also, and yeah, something different.
Excellent. Like I said, it's gonna have controversy too. In Poland, you guys have had some controversy with some of like the Christian groups that are over there, where they've actually prevented you guys from playing some of your shows. Is that? I mean, like, I've never been to Poland. I know you have, but I've heard where, like, I know, like Behemoth recently, where the singer ripped up a Bible and stuff on stage and got in trouble and almost was arrested and almost went to jail or something. What is it like in Poland? Like, what can you tell us?
Well, it's a very traditional country with very strong Catholicism, Christianity in general.
I think that more than 90% of people declare.
More than 90%.
More than 90%. Yes, declare that they're Christians. So it is also in the authorities of Poland. That's why we're sometimes persecuted here and there, you know, with some groups and organizations that are watching us all the time.
Do you feel that here as well, or not so much?
That's interesting because here in the States, on this tour, we had like twice, we had visits of such groups
Really?
on our shows, yeah. I wouldn't call it persecution or whatever, but they are like watching us also here in Portland.
In Portland?
Yeah.
Okay.
We didn't expect it at all.
Yeah,
I mean, you know.
it's not the Bible Belt.
Yeah, it's something that is more connected to the south, I think.
Yeah.
So it was a surprise when they came to the show and were just spreading this propaganda.
Yeah.
Took some nice pictures with them.
I bet.
Nice footages.
All
Maybe
right.
we'll publish them on
Okay, the album insert. We're gonna see those.
Okay, let me. Someone's trying to get in.
Yeah, I was just curious. I spent some time in Poland. I was with a dance company that I was on tour there. And I noticed that the youth culture has, there's just a lot more interest there in the youth culture with extreme metal and just metal in general. You see people on the street with shirts. Like here, you'll see people but with the clothes, like with a shirt, but it's usually just at a concert or something like that. Do you feel, is it a little bit of a letdown to come here and see there's less people into it, or you don't really feel that at all?
You don't maybe see it as much.
I just feel like in Europe there's just more interest in the youth culture and just the culture in general in metal, extreme metal. To me, that was the impression I got. Maybe you feel something different, but
I have different impression here.
Really?
Because I think that there's a lot of people who are really into rock metal.
really,
I think that maybe not only extreme metal, but rock music in opera is much more popular than in Europe.
Really? You feel like it's more popular
Of course,
here?
I think so. Even
Wow.
going to a supermarket, you can see AC/DC t-shirts, for example.
No kidding.
Everywhere, yeah. We don't have this space.
That I would have said the opposite to me. Like I saw like Man of War shirts even when I was in Poland, and I feel you don't see that here, but maybe maybe I'm biased being American.
I think
but-
Poland may be slightly different from the rest of Europe in this
I
respect.
thought so, yeah.
There's a lot of like, it's a reaction within young people
Yeah.
against this, say, traditional society, traditional values or whatever. you know.
Okay.
So yeah, I
Some
think.
kind of rebel.
So
Yeah.
maybe that's tied into the Christianity there, like there's sort of backlash of that.
Exactly. So youngsters might be more rebellious.
Okay,
In this
'cause
respect in
I
Poland.
definitely noticed that in Poland. Like everywhere I go, I'm like, oh, look at that shirt, look at that shirt. Like I just don't feel like I see that as much here. So, but that's nice to know that you guys are seeing it here when you come.
Those small differences.
Yeah. And what was the name of the town where the mine was in, where you filmed that first video? I was just curious.
It's Katowice.
I spent a lot of time there. I know they have a really huge stadium there where they get a lot of great bands and
Yeah,
shows
that's
in
true.
it. So yeah, it's actually a really good area to play. So
Now that the album, you guys had two different versions. The American versions actually have some bonus tracks on it. Can you tell us a little bit about the bonus tracks and how that came about? Why you would have a different version?
Yeah, those bonus tracks are different from the rest of the album because they are remixes of our songs made by French artists named Melechesh, very well known in the industrial dark ambient scene in Europe, especially. We really like those versions. They make the album sound fuller in a way, because we also wanted to put like more industrial forms in the songs. And so our American followers get some bonus, definitely something special.
is it exciting for you guys to have someone else remix your work? Is it sort of neat to like hear your songs
Yeah.
in a different way?
So
Yeah.
discovering again.
Yeah.
Discovering it again.
Probably brings out different things and yeah.
Definitely. It's
Yeah.
listening to your own songs from some other perspective.
Yeah.
And they sound really different. I mean, you can check it out yourself.
Yeah.
I would like to add that we are coming back to the States again this year. At the end of the year, I mean, it's a tour in December with Mayhem headlining. It has been confirmed just a few days ago. So we are pretty excited about this because it's like, our dreams came true in a way, because we really like Mayhem and they appreciate this band for their artistic input in the music and the extreme music in general. So Conrad is a great fan of Mayhem, by the way. So we are really looking forward to coming again on this tour, and I'm sure we'll be having a blast.
It's been more than 30 gigs.
More than 30? Oh, excellent. So you'll be back to our area and all across. Instead of all of North America, or?
I haven't seen the dates yet.
Oh, okay.
I know that it's North America in general, but Canada too, I think.
Yeah. Excellent. Well, very cool. We'll definitely be looking forward to that. And of course, the new videos. The new album again is
The album is Erebos.
Erebos.